Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Sunday afternoon in southeast Missouri. Pretty nice day today. I don't even think it made 100. It was like 98 degrees. So I went out and burned some brush piles. That way I made a little extra heat because I don't want to get soft hands down here. It is August, so I got to keep that heat up there around 110, 120 degrees. We don't want to get soft. So other than that, just chilling this weekend. Worked on my pickup. I guess it's going to be the boys' pickup. I don't know. It's a truck I've had for quite a while. But we tore the grid heater off because the 6.7 Cummins has a little bolt on the bottom of the grid heater element that can fall in off and go down into the engine because it's in the intake manifold. So I might put up some pictures of that. And other than that, that is it. That is it. What do I know? A bunch of nothing. Cruising the internet. There's a big, I guess there's a couple million fake CDLs out there. I haven't followed that close. Not surprising. Market's still sluggish, is what it is. I just keep moving forward. I kind of underestimated the flip-flop thing. I thought they'd tap out, I thought they jumped in for the money, but I didn't realize these guys, they get government grants especially if they're foreigners for their trucks. And they don't pay nothing for it. Then they don't even pay their insurance. They don't even license them. They just run around. They run around like flip-flops gone wild, paying no attention to nothing. So I'm just hoping the only way to get them, and I don't even know if it'll work, if they get them on that English language thing and put them out of business or put them out of service, they'll just get another fake license. So this is going to get interesting, guys. It's going to get interesting. This week. I had this happen about 15 years ago, and I can't say a whole lot just because I can't. But someone said I hit them. They said they were passing me. They were halfway up my trailer, and I came over into their lane so I could pass a car and hit them. No way possible. If I'd have hit him in the middle of the trailer with a toolbox, it was a little itty-bitty SUV Jeep thing, I'd have sent him into the medium and probably rolled him over out there. But like I said, I can't give a lot of details. It just happened. I don't want whatever. Unfortunately, they'll probably just pay him, go away. Total scam. Never seen the dude. I noticed him following me, and then the sheriffs pulled us over. He didn't try to indicate to me nothing. I don't even know where he came from, but it never happened. Not a mark on my truck. Not even any dirt rubbed off, any dust. You run your hand anywhere on the toolboxes, you come back with dirt on your finger. Tires weren't touched, nothing. Not a mark anywhere, and a pretty good amount of damage on his car. It just don't add up. So the police, I don't think they really did a police report. Maybe there is one, but it was just an exchange of information. So I called it into the safety department, and they're doing what they do. So I don't know how that's going to pan out. But I didn't hit this guy. I think he's just got his car banged up, and he's trying to get someone to fix it. Same thing happened to me at UPS, like I said, about 15 years ago. And funny thing is, when the UPS guys went out, there was yellow paint on his car where it was crunched in. And they're like, yeah, we don't have a yellow paint on our brown truck. So I think they denied that. But, unfortunately, it's probably $2-3 grand worth of damage, and just cheaper to pay him to go away, I guess. So that's it. I didn't have any load board requests, so that's cool. We'll skip that part. Seems like there was something else I wanted to tell you guys, but I can't think of it. Maybe I'll think of it. I got to crunch all these numbers and give you the short version of the money part of the video now. I'm trying to keep all these real short. And maybe when I'm doing that, I will think of what it is I wanted to tell you. I don't know. Sunday afternoon, I'm half here, half there, doing the office part of the deal, the numbers. And then we got to head out a little bit early tomorrow because I'm shifting out of my lane. We're going to go do something different because my lane is just, it's struggling anyways. And my own bad. I told too many people about it, and a lot of guys camped out in there now. So here at CRST, so it's really cutthroat. So I'm going to switch gears and run another lane that's a good lane that I don't usually run, but we're gonna run it this next week and see how that pans out. And no, I'm not going to tell you where. All right, guys, I'll be right back with the money part. Tell you what we're doing number-wise in the the flatbed world over here. See you in a minute. All right, we're back. Annoying fan and all. Now I remember what I wanted to tell you because it was related to money. The market is it's pretty rough out there, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought we wouldn't go any lower, but we continue to creep lower. So it is even a surprise to me. Now, the only market I've seen that is still a little bit worse is '08, but we're catching it quickly. And the main reason is back in '08, you would see trucks running in the flatbed world for about $1.75 a mile or so. So that was lower than we are now. But diesel was about the same, $4 a gallon, and we've crawled back to $4 a gallon despite drill baby drill and all that stuff. I don't know what's going on, at least in my lane. We were mid threes and hold there forever. Now we've crawled over to $4.10 a gallon. Now that's on the sign. I get discounts with my fuel card, yes, but the matter is it's all relevant. It goes up. I still get discounts, but it still goes up on my end too. So fuel is going up. The big difference between now and '08 is trucks didn't cost $200,000. Parts weren't sky high, just absolutely ridiculous. Everybody sticking their hand in your pocket, complete gouging, gangsterism out there. So everything costs so much more to operate. So we're getting close, man. We're getting close. I'd still say '08 was worse, but we ain't far off from that. So it is a tough time in trucking, not going to lie. I said it last week, if you're thinking about getting in this game, hey man, believe in yourself and do it. Just be on your A game. I don't recommend, as far as coming here to CRST to do it, if you're going to do that lease purchase thing, being a rookie on all aspects, never flatbedding, never doing a lease purchase, not understanding the business. You're just not ready. You're going to overload yourself. You're not going to be able to keep up. You're going to lose a load. I had 5 loads this week. Made for a pretty good week. 4 would have been okay, but if you go down to 3, you would have lost money. So you just can't be in the tarp bay for 2 or 3 hours or whatever because you're just green at securement and stuff. So and you haven't studied your lanes, you haven't ever studied business. I see these guys on Facebook posting up pictures of their sleeper with all their lights and multiple TVs and monitors and gaming stations, and maybe I'm from a different generation, man. That's so flip-flop to me, man. I'm thinking, well, I run too hard. I don't even have a TV, and if I did, I would barely get time to watch it. And these guys are company drivers, man. Lay back there and read books on business. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, how to manage your money, whatever. If you want to better yourself, put the gaming console down and spend a little more time working and a little more time studying. So that's what I was wanting to say. Hey, a shout out. I don't know who this is, but this is the way it appears on my statement. JECUMBRI, thank you. This looks like your final referral bonuses. I don't get many of those. They've cut them down. They're not much money anyways. I know a lot of you guys say you put me down, but I never see them anymore. It is what it is. I'll put my driver ID up here. You can throw it out there on your app if you want. My girl Tanya's gone, so I won't put her number up. So that's all there is about that. So, all right, let's go. Numbers. We're doing a condensed version. So this week I had, now I'm not telling you where all these loads go and any of that anymore. But I'll just give you the numbers flat out, and I'm not even going to do it for the lease guys here, what this would have looked like for you and with your lease payments and all that. So 5 loads totaled $4,947.58. I did 1,486 miles. That's $3.32 a loaded mile. And I didn't do my cost per mile. Maybe next time. I didn't factor in empty miles because, like I said, guys, I used to do that for you every week. I don't sit here and crunch empty miles because, to me, they're not as important as people make them out. I have a 500-mile a week maximum that I want to stay under. Lease guys, you might want to cut it down for that because you get charged maintenance on all your miles. But I did about 300 empty miles in between loads this week. So my deductions are $340 a week. That is CRST deductions and all these numbers, of course, are after the deductions, after they take their deductions, the 25% that they take. I'm still at the 25%. I get 75%. I know you do guys are 72, 73, whatever. So that was $340 a week for those deductions, $225 for my trailer rent. The rest is bobtail insurance, base plates, whatever. I had $1,128.41 in fuel, and I had $81.31 in tolls on the credit card. No truck washes, no parking this week, leaving me a net profit of $3,397.86. Now, you lease guys, I spot you $1,200 cost above mine. It used to be 11, but your lease payment went up $100 a month, or yeah, 100. Is it 100 a week? I might have to go back and refactor that. I might have to do. Well, you went up 100 a week, right? So I was doing 1,100. Now I might have to do more. You know what? Let me stop this and think about this. I'll be right back. I think I need to. I went 465. Yeah, you're 600. So I need to do 400. No, wait. Yeah, it'd be 100 a week. So we're good. We're good. I'm getting confused here. My bad. So I spotted you an extra 100 a week for that increase. I used to give you 1,100. Now it's 1,200. So we're good. And that's a week by week thing. So you would have $1,200 above my cost because I don't have any truck payments or anything like that. I did the 1486 and added 300 empty miles. For all your mileage, maintenance miles would be 357.20, giving you a net profit of $1,840.66. All right, guys, that's all I know about. Hope you're all having a good week. Keep calling. You guys are welcome to call. Be patient. I'm on the phone all day. I lose track of who's who in the zoo and get you guys mixed up all the time, but I do my best. That's it. I'm going to go kick back, spend some time with the family. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and just kind of chill. I'm leaving a little bit earlier than I normally leave. We got to roll out of here about 6:37 in the morning and off to where we're off to. All right, guys, take care. God bless you.